All right, folks, we're going to try something new. We've had so many failures of the stream, and as we go into halftime, there was just nothing happening. So I am going to try to record this puppy, and we'll see how that works out, and perhaps upload this after the conclusion of the ball game, if indeed I can get that to work. So apologies to everybody who tried to hang with it during the chat. That didn't happen, but hopefully this basketball broadcast will be a good one for the second half. As I mentioned, we are tied at 32 in what has just been a slobber knocker of a defensive struggle. And we're going to head back to action here in the third quarter. Bucks win the tip. They dump it inside to Alcindor right away. Gets it from the screen and roll from Robertson. Reed got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession with 10 on the shot clock. The inbound play goes directly to Alcindor down low. He's going to take the shot against Reed. Short jump shot is up and good. That's 9 for Alcindor to lead the Bucks, and Milwaukee has a 2-point lead now, 34-32. Frazier brings the Knicks back. Gets it over to Bradley on the perimeter. Bradley back to Frazier, and Frazier buries the jump shot from the top of the key. Both teams successful on their first possessions of the half, and once again we're tied. Milwaukee has Dandridge down low in the paint. He shoots it up from in close and gets nothing but net. That is the first field goal of the game for Dandridge, and the Bucks are back up by 2. Frazier brings back the Knicks. He gets it down inside to Willis Reed working against Alcindor. Reed's going to take it strong. He's got that big body. He gets the step around Alcindor and gets the right-hander to fall. That is 16 for Reed. He leads all scorers. And already we have seen both teams connect on their first 2 possessions here of the third quarter. Milwaukee's going to go back down to Dandridge. They like this mismatch against Bill Bradley on the post. The short jump shot by Dandridge is good once again. And the Bucks go back up by 2. Back comes New York. Bradley inside working against Dandridge. Kicks it back out on the wing to Bradley. Bradley sends it down to Reed down low. Reed in the post. Strong move to the basket. Shots up and good. And Reed has taken over on the offensive end for New York here in the third. 38-38. Milwaukee with Robertson. Dumps it down low to Alcindor. Alcindor's had very little room to operate, and once again this one's knocked out of play. Milwaukee will take control, but the Knicks have done a really good job collapsing on Alcindor in the post throughout this ball game. And Alcindor has only 9 points. They get it into him once again. They look inside. He kicks it back out to McLaughlin. 8 on the shot clock. McLaughlin has a step on Barnett. He pulls the trigger from just to the right of the free throw line, and he drills that one. Good ball movement by Milwaukee on that possession. Give the assist to Oscar Robertson. Bucks lead once again by 2. They work it around to Bradley on the perimeter. Bradley has some space. His jump shot from the perimeter is good. Give the assist to Frazier, and believe it or not, fans, that is the first assist of the night for Frazier. Frazier was the only effective offensive player for the Knicks in the first quarter. He really was pushing the ball aggressively to the basket, trying to do a lot of things himself. And he was able to get some points, but that is his first assist of the night. Once again, it's a tie ball game, and already the pace has picked up here in this third quarter. I think both coaches made some adjustments and put some energy back into their teams with their pep talks. And both offensives have looked better to get things started here in the third. Alcindor Gets the ball down low from Robertson. Turns, shoots, and scores. That is 3 assists now for Robertson to go with 6 points and 6 rebounds. Bucks by 2. New York on offense. DeBusschere has it down low. DeBusschere kicks it out to Bradley. Bradley from the corner. Floats inside, cut off by Smith. Running one-hander is no good. DeBusschere grabs the offensive board and passes it back out top for a fresh 24. Barnett has it now, swings it back to Frazier on top. Frazier dumps it down low to Reed. Reed working against Alcindor. The turnaround shot is no good. And the rebound is taken by Lou Alcindor. Bucks with the basketball, leading by 2. They've got Dandridge on the block against the smaller Bill Bradley. Pump fakes, shoots from in close and scores it. Bucks lead by 4 as Dandridge converts again. Knicks look inside to Reed. Reed with the layup, blocked away by Alcindor. Rebounded by Greg Smith, Milwaukee basketball. Bucks starting to string together a run. They dump it down low to Smith early in the shot clock. Position down low. His short jump shot is off the back iron, no good. But Oscar Robertson grabs the offensive board and passes it back out to the top of the key. Robertson sends it into Dandridge. 14 on the shot clock as Dandridge kicks it out to McLaughlin on the wing. McLaughlin's going to pull the trigger with 6 on the shot clock. His deep jump shot is tipped away and blocked by Reed out of bounds. Milwaukee has the basketball, but they've only got 1 second on the shot clock. They're going to have to throw the ball into McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to take the jump shot off the pass. It's tipped and stolen by Frazier. McLaughlin never got it off. Good defense by by Walt Clyde Frazier. Not to be mistaken for Clyde Drexler, who was Clyde the Glide. But Frazier leads the offense back for the Knicks, looking to cut into this 4-point lead. They swing it around on the wing to Bradley. Bradley only 1 basket on the night, and that one didn't even come close. Basketball back over to Milwaukee. Robertson calling the shots from the perimeter. Swings it over to Dandridge on the wing, back to Robertson out on top. 14 on the shot clock. Robertson's looking to set something up on the offense, but he walked with it. Well defended by Frazier, couldn't get room to operate. Shuffled the feet. Basketball goes back over to New York. 44-40, Bucks with the lead. They're going to look to Bradley again. They've got to get him going. Covered by Dandridge, and finally Bradley scores from the outside. New York's going to need a lot more of that in order to keep this game close. 7 minutes to play now, third quarter. Bucks on top by 2, lead and the basketball. Dandridge on the outside. Can't find space. Has to pull the trigger for himself. He rolls around and out, and Frazier takes the rebound. Quickly in transition, they get it down low to Reed. Reed beats Alcindor back down the floor. He gets the shot up inside, but Alcindor recovered and blocked that one away. Rebound to Oscar Robertson. Robertson with a 2-on-1 fast break. He dumps it off to Greg Smith, and Smith blows the layup. Robertson steals the offensive rebound and passes it back out, so Milwaukee can reset the offense. Robertson dribbles to his left, sees an opening, stops and takes the shot, and he drills it. They thought Robertson was going to reset the offense, but he had an opening. They gave him a step, and he made him pay. 46-42 now, Bucks with the lead. New York basketball, 6:36 to play, third quarter. New York runs the motion offense. They get it inside to Bradley. Bradley kicks it back out to Barnett. Barnett's going to drive the lane. Drives to the basket, but he lost it out of bounds. That's another turnover for New York. And we have reached the midway point of the third quarter. Bucks with a 4-point lead, 46-42, and the basketball. They try to get it inside to Alcindor. Reed's doing a good job on defense, jostling him on the post. Shot from Alcindor on the baseline, and he nails it. Alcindor heating up here in the third quarter. Under 6 to play now. The Bucks back out on top by 6. Bradley from the wing. He's going to take another jump shot. This one will not go. Rebound is taken by Dandridge. Milwaukee basketball. They dump it inside to Smith. Smith working inside against DeBusschere, kicks it out to McLaughlin, and McLaughlin buries a tough one from the perimeter. No, they're going to wave that one off. The foul was called on Reed on the play. I don't quite understand this call, but McLaughlin is going to end up on the free throw line with a 2-shot foul. I don't know why they waved the shot off, but McLaughlin, a very reliable free throw shooter. He knocks in the first, and the Bucks now lead by 7. McLaughlin, a rare miss on the second. Willis Reed takes the rebound. And the Knicks now trail by 7. A quick run by Milwaukee to reestablish control of the scoreboard here in the third quarter. DeBusschere has it inside. Working against Smith. Fakes, takes the 10-footer, it's no good. We've got a loose ball foul on the play on the rebound, and they call that on Greg Smith. And this will be a one-shot opportunity for Willis Reed. Reed sets himself, bounces the ball 3 times, puts the free throw up and good. That cuts the lead to 6. But Milwaukee is looking to extend. They look inside to Alcindor, down low. Shot from in close is good. Went to the left hand that time. Got it up around Reed and put it in. It's now 51-43 in favor of the Bucks. That equals their largest lead of the game, 8 points. New York starting to struggle again on offense. They're going to try and find Reed. Reed had a mismatch against McLaughlin, but he traveled with it. Nice defense by McLaughlin. McLaughlin pulled the chair out from under him on that play. And Reed shuffled the feet, and that's a turnover. Bucks with the basketball looking to extend to a double-digit lead for the first time tonight. They go to McLaughlin on the wing. His open jump shot is off iron, no good. The rebound bounces up and over the top of the backboard, out of bounds to the Knicks. 4:33 to play now, third quarter. Bucks lead by 8. The open man is Bradley. Bradley from the wing takes the pass from Frazier. He's going to take it to the basket. He's cut off in the lane by Smith. His shot is up and it is blocked. Dandridge got a finger on it. Reed comes out with the rebound. Reed with the turnaround jump shot is good. Boy, Reed really made lemonade on that play. Knicks back within 6. Milwaukee has Dandridge on the low block. Turnaround jump shot over Bradley is no good. Rebound is taken by Reed. We're under 4 to play. New York once again on the comeback trail. Frazier calls his own number, stops and pops. Around the rim and out. Rebound is battled for and taken by Alcindor. And Milwaukee comes back to the attack. They've got it on the perimeter to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to try to get it inside to Alcindor. He fakes, he drives the lane, but he traveled. They denied the pass to the post. McLaughlin was forced to improvise, and he walked with it. 3:40 to play. Knicks trail by 6. They have possession. Frazier has a step on the outside, coming off the screen. He dumps it down to DeBusschere. DeBusschere gets it back from Gets it back to Frazier. Frazier drives, puts the shoulder down, and is called for the offensive foul. Once again, Frazier tried to do a little too much with that possession, and that proved costly as the ball goes back over to Milwaukee. Bucks setting it up, nice and slow. They dump it down to Alcindor inside. He fakes, he shoots the short jump shot and scores. That is 17 for Alcindor as he has got it going. Bucks back up on top by 8. New York on the offense. Phil Jackson now in the game. He finds some space to operate on the low block, but his shot is blocked away by McLemore. Jackson is screaming for a call. He's already been teed up once tonight. DeBusschere takes the rebound off the glass. His short rainbow jump shot is blocked away by Alcindor. Rebound is taken by McLemore, and the Bucks will walk the ball up the floor. Under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bucks lead by 8. They dump it down to Alcindor. Alcindor gets loose inside, lays it up and good. Score is now 55-45 in favor of the Bucks. We have our first double-digit deficit of the night for the Knicks. They look inside to Reed. Guarded by Alcindor. His layup won't go. Rebound on the play is taken by Robertson, and that is his 10th. Milwaukee starting to take control here as the third quarter winds down. Bucks with a 10-point lead and the basketball. Dandridge has it on the post. Interior pass to Alcindor. Alcindor lays it up. He scores again. Alcindor now with 21 points to lead the Knicks. And the Bucks have opened up a 12-point lead. New York wants DeBusschere inside. Posting up against Dandridge. His shot is up, around the rim and out, but he is fouled on the play by Dandridge. And Dave DeBusschere will go to the line to shoot 2. DeBusschere steps to the line, steadies himself. First shot is up and good for the veteran 9th-year player out of University of Detroit Mercy. DeBusschere readies himself for the second free throw. And it's up and off the iron, no good. McLemore grabs the rebound. And the Bucks come back with an 11-point lead. Now just over 2 minutes to play third quarter. Robertson works the offense slowly. They get it around to Webb. Webb's going to look down to Alcindor on the block. Alcindor steps around Reed, lays it up, and scores again. That is 6 straight field goals for Alcindor. He now leads all scorers with 23 points, along with 9 rebounds. And the Bucks have their biggest lead of the game, 59-46. Under 2 minutes to play. New York looks inside to DeBusschere. Layup against Dandridge. Alcindor stepped in and got a piece of it. It's blocked. It's tapped by Jackson over to Reed. Reed pump fakes. Reed with a short jump shot. It's good. New York needed that basket, and Reed draw the foul on Robertson on the play. And he has the opportunity for a 3-point play. Reed's free throw is up and good. And the lead is back to 10. Minute 39 to play, third quarter. Bucks with a 10-point lead. They've got Dandridge on the low post working against DeBusschere. Taking his time, he kicks it out to Robertson. Robertson sends it into McLemore. 13 on the shot clock. McLemore looking for help. Defended by Jackson. Takes the tough shot on the turnaround jump shot. It's no good, out of bounds to New York. Good defense by Phil Jackson on that play. Frazier still running the point. Swings it around again to Bill Bradley. Bradley's hit 1 in this quarter. This time he takes it in, backing down. Shoots the short jump shot, no good. Rebound is taken by Phil Jackson. Jackson will try for the putback. His short jump shot is no good. Mass grabs the offensive rebound. Mass goes to the left hand on the putback, raises up, misses the shot. That's 3 misses for the Knicks, and Alcindor takes the rebound, and that is his 10th. Tough possession for New York. They had multiple shots at it inside, could not get it to go. Under a minute to play for the Bucks. They find Alcindor down low. We've got a whistle and an injury to Jeff Webb on the play, but Webb insists that he wants to walk this one off and stay in the ball game. Still 55 to play, 13 on the shot clock as the Bucks reset. They get it to Webb. Webb hands it to Robertson. Robertson back over to Webb. Webb drives and has it stolen away by Frazier. Frazier brings it back up. Looks to take it to the hoop. Steps around Robertson. Comes off the pick from Bradley. Frazier with the layup. The shot is no good. But we've got a whistle, and a foul is called on McCoy-McLemore on that play. Frazier will get 2. McLemore tried to get over. He was a half a step late, and he's called for the blocking foul. Frazier to the free throw line. He scores the first. Second shot for Frazier is up, and it's good. That cuts the lead to 8. 37 seconds to play, third quarter. Milwaukee with the basketball. Alcindor's out on the baseline. Too far away to make anything happen. They swing it back around to Allen. Allen dumps it over to Gary Freeman now in the game. Freeman down to McLemore on the post. 13 on the shot clock. McLemore is on the low block. He's got a good look, but he cannot get the tough shot to go. But Jackson got him on the hand. And McCoy-McLemore will go to the line for a 2-shot foul with 20 seconds to play here in the period. McLemore steps to the free throw line. Shot is up and good. Second shot for McLemore is good. And once again, the Bucks lead by 10. 20 seconds to play. New York will hold for the final shot. They get it to Phil Jackson on the low post. His short jump shot at the buzzer is off the iron, no good. And that's the end of the period. At the end of the third quarter, let's take a look at the box score. And it was the Bucks who got it going with a 29-point quarter, largely on the strength of Lou Alcindor. Alcindor with 16 for the Bucks of those 29. Reed with 10 to New York. But New York just fell behind by 10, and they're going to have an uphill struggle here in the fourth if they want to try to win game 1 of the finals. Milwaukee controls the jump. They get the ball to McLemore on the low post. McLemore swings it around back out to Allen on top. Allen looks for help. He dumps it into McLemore down low. Shot clock running down. McLemore's going to have to force one up. It won't go. But he is fouled on the play by Eddie Mast. And that'll be 2 shots for McCoy-McLemore. First shot for McLemore is off iron, no good. Milwaukee has Alcindor in the game down low. And the rest of the second unit, Lucius Allen at the point with Jeff Webb in the backcourt. Gary Freeman and McCoy-McLemore are your forwards. New York starts the quarter with Frazier and Bradley as their only starters in the game, with Cazzie Russell at shooting guard, Phil Jackson and Eddie Mast down low. They're going to have to get more out of Bradley, and maybe Jackson can give them another spark. But more importantly, they're going to have to lock things down on the defensive end if they're going to get back into this ball game. McLemore with the second shot. It's up and good. And the Bucks now have an 11-point lead as Frazier brings the Knicks back down on offense. They swing it over to Russell outside. Russell back to Frazier. Frazier back over to Russell. Russell's going to drive to the hole. He comes off the pick from Bradley. There's a collision in the lane. Russell misses the layup, but the foul is called on Jeff Webb on the play. And that will be a two-shot foul for Cazzie Russell. Russell's first shot is up and good. Cazzie Russell, a very popular player, fourth-year man out of the University of Michigan. Russell misses a second free throw, and Jeff Webb takes the rebound. Still a 10-point lead for Milwaukee with the basketball. 11:22 to play, fourth quarter. Webb with it on the perimeter. Swings it back around to Allen. Allen from the top of the key flies down the lane. Gets into the lane for a layup, but he cannot get it to go. He missed the easy shot, and Phil Jackson takes the rebound for New York. Let's see if the Knicks can capitalize. They're going to look inside to Jackson on the post. We've got another whistle and another injury. It looked like Eddie Mass may have taken an elbow in that last rebound scrum, but he's going to stay in the game. New York with 17 on the shot clock. They get it into Phil Jackson on the block. Jackson cannot hit the jump shot, and it's another rebound for Jeff Webb and another possession for Milwaukee. Bucks bring it back with Lucius Allen at the controls. Allen calls the play, dumps it down inside to Lou Alcindor. Shot clock running down. Alcindor with the sky hook gets it to go. 25 now for Alcindor, and the Bucks lead once again by 12. They're going to look down to the low block to Eddie Mast. Mast with a mismatch against McLemore in traffic. Stripped away by Allen. Nice defense by Lucius Allen. And the Bucks have numbers in transition. But Allen smartly pulls it back as Larry Costello yells out to him to set up the offense. Allen into the front court. 13 on the shot clock. Allen working against Frazier. Brings it into the lane. And he's fouled by Jackson on the reach-in. That'll be a one-shot foul for Lucius Allen. 70% free throw shooter on the season, and this one is around and off the rim. Bradley with the rebound. Knicks once again with a chance to cut it to 10. Russell has it on the perimeter. Swings it back over to Frazier. Frazier down to Jackson. Jackson with 8 on the shot clock. Has it inside, but he is fouled on the play by Freeman. Freeman got him across the arm. And that'll be one shot for Phil Jackson. And Jackson connects. And the lead is 11 for Milwaukee. 9:27 to play. The clock is certainly the ally of the Bucks in this situation. Alcindor with it down low, kicks it back out to Allen on top. Allen pulls the trigger from the top of the key. That shot is off the iron, no good. Good defense by Frazier. Rebound goes to Eddie Mast for the Knicks. Frazier brings it up slowly. They're going to dump it inside once again to Jackson, posting up inside. Shot from in close is no good. We've got a whistle on the rebound and another foul on Phil Jackson, and that is his 5th. That's going to bring Dave Stallworth into the game, along with Willis Reed. Dick Barnett and Mike Reardon into the game, as Frazier and Bradley will take a rest. Alcindor at the free throw line for one shot, and he delivers to put the Bucks back up by 12. Under 9 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Time ticking away from the Knicks. Reardon from the outside pulls the trigger on the jump shot, and it is tipped away by Alcindor. That is 7 blocks for Lou Alcindor tonight. Alcindor takes that rebound and hands it to Lucius Allen, who will walk it up the floor. Allen now directing traffic. Swings it over to Freeman, down to McLemore on the post. McLemore working now against Dave Stallworth. Shot clock at 5. McLemore turns and fires, doesn't get it off in time. That's a 24-second shot clock violation. So now with 8:14 to play, Alcindor goes to the bench. Frazier and DeBusschere return to the game for New York. And let's see if the Knicks can take advantage of this Milwaukee second unit. They get it to Barnett. Barnett dumps it down low to DeBusschere. DeBusschere maneuvering on the block. Strong move to the basket. Shoots and scores. 5 points now for DeBusschere. The lead is back to 10. 8 minutes even to play, fourth quarter. Webb has it for the Bucks on the perimeter. Sends it down to McLemore on the low block. McLemore with DeBusschere all over him. Cannot get the shot off. New York with another chance. Frazier top of the key. Dribbling backwards, and he stepped on the half-court line. That's an over and back, and that's a turnover. So Milwaukee with a good defensive stand, causing the Knicks to miss the opportunity to drop this lead down into single digits again. Allen swings it around to McLaughlin. McLaughlin with space on the perimeter, but away from the ball, Boozer's called for the illegal screen. That explains why McLaughlin had space on the perimeter. Just over 7 to play. Knicks still trail by 10. They dump it down low to DeBusschere. DeBusschere back to the basket. Loses the ball off his ankle and out of bounds. Another turnover for New York. Another minute gone by without the Knicks able to cut into this lead, as Bobby Dandridge comes back into the ball game, along with McLaughlin. 2 starters back for Milwaukee. Plenty of time on the shot clock as they get it to Dandridge on the outside. Dandridge tries to kick it out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin drives. Goes to the left hand, drops it home. Nice game for McLaughlin with 12 for Milwaukee. And once again, the Bucks have opened up a 12-point lead. Knicks get it inside to Stallworth in the block. Stallworth barrels into McLemore, and he's called for the offensive foul. Stallworth not happy with that call. Red Holtzman not happy with that call. But the fans here at Milwaukee Arena do not seem to object, as Milwaukee comes back on offense. They dump it down low to Bobby Dandridge, working on the block. And again, Dandridge cannot get the shot clock off. Cannot get the shot off before the shot clock expires. Basketball goes to the Knicks. Frazier back into the game to set up the offense. Passes it to Reardon. Reardon with the jumper from the wing, no good. Rebounded by McLemore. Shooting percentage has fallen to 30% for New York, as they have struggled throughout the second half. Bucks in no hurry as Allen walks the ball across the timeline. Dandridge now has it on the wing. Frazier's all over him. Dandridge sends it out to Boozer on the baseline. Boozer's going to have to pull the trigger. Shot clock winding down. This time Boozer gets it off, but it's off iron, swatted away by Eddie Mast. Out of bounds to Milwaukee with only 1 second on the shot clock. Oscar Robertson back into the game along with Willis Reed. They run a quick play for McLemore on the baseline, and he cannot get it off. That is multiple 24-second shot clock violations on the Bucks in this quarter, and I don't think they care because New York has done nothing on offense. They've been stuck on 55 points forever. And the more the clock runs, the clock is the biggest enemy to the Knicks right now. Actually, the biggest enemy to the Knicks is the Knicks themselves, as they haven't been able to do diddly squat here in this fourth quarter offensively. Frazier sends it over to Reed on the baseline. Reed from the corner, jump shot no good. Jackson cleans the glass for New York. Jackson's going to try to put it back in, and he's called for the offensive foul, and that is his sixth. The nightmare continues for New York. We were under 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, and the Knicks have only managed 55 points against, not surprisingly, the number one defensive team in the league. Alcindor and Smith inside are a stellar combination. Oscar Robertson is now in the game at the shooting guard position. Dave DeBusschere is guarding Dandridge. Dandridge is a good defender as well. So Milwaukee just has New York with their knickers in a twist here tonight. Allen passes it to Alcindor down low. Back out to Robertson, and Robertson turns it over. Into the game now for the first time is Bill Zopf, rookie out of Duquesne, replacing Lucius Allen for Milwaukee. Knicks with the basketball, under 5 to play. They look inside to DeBusschere. Short jump shot for DeBusschere is good. We mentioned it at the top of the broadcast that somebody from New York was going to have to step it up to support Reed and Frazier. Frazier's played well. Reed has 24. Nobody else on the New York squad has more than DeBusschere's 7 points. Milwaukee in the meantime has gotten 26 from Alcindor. He's their guy. Robertson with 8 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. And McLaughlin with 12 points for Milwaukee. Milwaukee sets the offense. They're going to dump it inside to Alcindor. And this time he's fouled by Barnett reaching in. That'll just be one shot for Alcindor. 69% free throw shooter on the regular season. His shot is up and good. 27 now for Alcindor. And with 4:16 to play, the Bucks still have an 11-point lead. They dump it down low again to DeBusschere. DeBusschere in the lane. Short jump shot is tipped by Alcindor, but still off the glass and good. Actually rolls around, and they call basket interference on Alcindor as he got a piece of that while it was still over the cylinder. Lead down to 9, but time is running away quickly as the Bucks methodically work the ball around the perimeter before finally dumping it inside to Dandridge. Dandridge with a good look. His shot is off the glass, off the rim, no good. Stallworth takes the rebound. He kicks it out to Frazier, but Oscar Robertson is all over Frazier in transition, and Walt has to pull it back out and set up the offense. Frazier into the front court. Dumps it down low to Stallworth. Stallworth in the paint. Pump fakes. Fall away is good. And just like that, the lead is down to 7. Can the Knicks come off the mat and pull the game closer? Milwaukee goes right to Alcindor. Matched up against Reed. Short jump shot is good. Clutch play for Alcindor. 29 now for the big man. They look inside to Reed. Moving in against Alcindor aggressively. Kicks it back out to Frazier. Frazier takes the shot from in the lane, but he is fouled on the play by Alcindor. And Frazier will shoot 2. Knicks need these points with the clock stopped. Frazier gets the first. The lead is now 8. Can he make it 7? Frazier misses the second free throw. But Stallworth sneaks in for the offensive board. Stallworth puts it back up with the right hand. Off the glass and good. And just like that, fans, the lead is down to 6. New York showing some resiliency. Late in the fourth, they're trying to come back. Milwaukee sends it to McLemore on the baseline. His jump shot over Stallworth is no good. Alcindor with the rebound, but he's called for the loose ball foul over the top. And that will be a free throw opportunity for Dave DeBusschere. DeBusschere, 70% free throw shooter. Off the front rim, no good. Lucius Allen takes the rebound. Under 3 minutes to play, Bucks lead by 6. They have the basketball. Allen out on top. Looks around, they get it down to Alcindor down low. 6 on the shot clock as Alcindor turns and fires. Nothing but net. Lead is back up to 8 as time keeps slipping away from New York. Working quickly, they get it to DeBusschere in traffic. Short jump shot won't go down from the lane. But he is fouled on the play by Dandridge. And that is 4 on Dandridge. And importantly, that is the 5th team foul on Milwaukee. So from this point forward, the Knicks will be in the bonus. So if they can get a couple of defensive stops here, they can get back into this one. But DeBusschere misses another free throw. That's not going to help the cause. Second shot for DeBusschere is good. The lead is now 7, 2:13 to play. Milwaukee content to run some clock. They dump it into Dandridge. Out to Smith, back inside to Dandridge, and Dandridge kicks it out of bounds. Another turnover for Milwaukee. That is 23 on the night for the Bucks. Can New York cut into the lead? Quickly they go inside to DeBusschere. Backing in on Lucius Allen. Short jump shot is missed. Rebound is grabbed by Dandridge, and that was a crucial miss for DeBusschere, as that's going to take another 24 seconds off the clock as the Bucks bring it up slowly. 16 on the shot clock. They dump it down low to Alcindor. Alcindor from the block. He's tough in the clutch. Short jump shot over Reed is good. And the lead is back to 9. And that sequence right there was a killer. New York had a chance to cut the lead down to 5. DeBusschere missed the inside jump shot. The Bucks took the rebound and converted on the other end to stretch it back to 9 as we're down to 1:37 to play. They look inside once again to DeBusschere. They like that matchup against Dandridge, but DeBusschere's just failed to convert. And this time his shot is blocked by Alcindor. Out of bounds, New York will keep possession, 10 seconds on the shot clock. 8 block shots on the night for Lou Alcindor. New York to inbound. They look to Reed on the baseline. Reed drives and it's stolen by Robertson. Bucks defense comes through with another stop. And we're now down to 1:06 to play. Bucks burning clock. 14 on the shot clock as they swing it around to Robertson on the perimeter. Robertson's got ice in his veins. His 15-foot jump shot is off the side of the rim, no good. But he is fouled on the play, and that's going to be whistled against Dick Barnett. That's 5 team fouls now on the Knicks, and that puts the Bucks into the penalty. Robertson stepping to the line for Milwaukee. First shot is good. Second shot for Robertson is good. And with under a minute to play, the Bucks now lead by 11. And I think the Knicks' opportunity to get back into this one has come and gone. Frazier puts one up awkwardly from the top of the key. He missed everything. Milwaukee basketball, as the fans here at the Milwaukee Arena have relaxed enough and begun to celebrate as the game is now in the final minute. Robertson holding the ball at the top of the key, burning some clock. 6 on the shot clock. They dump it down low to Greg Smith. Smith to Alcindor outside. Alcindor's jump shot from the baseline is no good. Dandridge steals the rebound. Passes the ball back out on top. And at this point, the Bucks can just hold it. Robertson on the perimeter. Down to Smith, over to Alcindor. Back out to Robertson. New York chases but cannot foul. Down to 9 seconds to play. Robertson's going to take the shot. Fall-away jumper's no good. Well defended by Frazier. Frazier takes the rebound. And with 4 seconds to play, can the Knicks do anything? It's tipped out of bounds. New York basketball. And I think that is about going to do it. Knicks can't get a shot off, and that is your final. All right, fans, look at the bad news for the Knicks. Only 33 points in that second half. And it was the third quarter outburst by Lou Alcindor and the Bucks that made the difference in this one, in what was otherwise a very ugly defensive game. Knicks finished at 32% from the field. Milwaukee got it up to 46% from the field, but they had those 23 turnovers. Just a rough night defensively all around for both teams, and quite honestly, that's about what we were to expect from this series. It's going to be a slugfest. We saw double fouls. We saw lots of turnovers, lots of physical play on both ends of the floor. But in the end, the star of the game is Lou Alcindor with 33 points, including 16 of those in the third quarter. Reed finishes with 24 for New York, but only 9 of 21 shooting, and that's going to be a tough matchup for the Knicks, as Alcindor showed his mettle on the block tonight with 8 block shots and holding Reed to a very poor shooting percentage, and nobody else could step it up. Frazier had 15, but was only able to get off 9 field goal attempts against the denial defense of Oscar Robertson. Then you've got Bradley 2 for 12 to Busher 4 for 14. And Barnett only took 3 shots tonight. So with no help for Frazier and Reed, New York goes down to defeat here in Game 1 of the finals. For those of you who checked out the first half on the live stream, thank you for your patience. I hope you get a chance to see the second half of the ball game here on the upload. And we will try to get Game 2 in on Sunday. So from Milwaukee Arena, your final score tonight, the Bucks 76, Knicks 65. Milwaukee takes the 1-0 lead in this series. And ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network, that's our show. And I am out of here.